I'm going to do question 7, 2018, and the topic is correction of errors and suspense account. I'm going to show you're given a balance sheet, and included in the balance sheet with creditors is suspense. So what happened was the trial balance of D. Fahy, a garage owner, failed to agree, and he put the difference into a suspense account. So on a temporary basis, the suspense is included with creditors. We now will correct the mistakes and deal with all of that. Part A of the question asks me to journalise the necessary corrections. What I do with you to show you this is I do T accounts. I will do ledger accounts before we journalise the entries. So number 1, a car lift purchased on credit for 4,000 had been entered on the incorrect side of the creditor's account. The only entry made was a debit of 400 to the purchases account. I am going to tell you what we should do, and then I will show you what they did, and thirdly we will correct the mistake. So number 1, if I buy a car lift and we are a garage, that is equipment. So what I should do, I will write down here for you now. So what I should do, I open up equipment account. Equipment is an asset, debit the asset with 4,000. I bought on credit, so I credit my creditors with 4,000. That's what I should do. Now I'm going to show you what we did. We bought a car lift for 4,000 and entered it on the incorrect side of creditors. We opened up creditors account and we went to the debit side and put down 4,000. We then opened up purchases account and we debited purchases with 400. I can see that I have 2 debits and no corresponding credit. So I can see my trial balance will not add up. And we said we entered the difference in a suspense account. So we put 4,400 in a suspense account to force the trial balance to add up. Now, thirdly, I'm going to correct the mistakes. So to correct my mistakes, I'm going to open up, I'll take out 4,000 out of creditors. I'll go to the opposite side, or I'll credit creditors 4,000. I will debit suspense 4,000. I will credit purchases 400 and I will debit suspense 400. I've got rid of all of those entries now. Now do the right thing. Open up equipment account and debit equipment with 4,000. I'm doing all the corrections in red, and credit the creditor with 4,000. So now I will see what all of my entries are, and I will show you the journal entries for those. General journal looks like 1 column for the debit side, 1 column for the credit side. I have debited equipment with 4,000. Debit equipment account, I have done that entry there myself in my own workings. So the journal, I am saying the account that we've debited. The journal entry tells you the account you debited. We debited equipment with 4,000. We have credited the creditors in total 8,000. I have credited the purchases with 400 and I have debited suspense 4,400. We need to write a narration underneath that, and the narration usually starts with being. So we bought a car lift on credit, but we entered incorrectly. So being correction of purchase of car lift entered incorrectly. That's number one.